Where does it leave this whole issue of a border poll? The fact that Northern Ireland will send one unionist, one nationalist stroke Republican and one member of the Alliance Party. What does that do in terms of the political dynamic in Northern Ireland?
I don't think it affects it. If the sum total of the nationalist vote in this election is 36%, and it is, I don't see that creates any compulsion for an Irish unity referendum. But if it did, I've no doubt what the outcome would be. People are far too savvy. They know they don't want to pay to go to see their GP, €60 a time. They know they don't want to pay every night they spend in hospital. They know they don't want to lose their personal tax allowance. They know they don't want to live in a country with the third biggest per capita debt in the developed world. They know when they're well off, and they're well off in the fifth biggest economy, and will be even better off when the fifth biggest economy in the world stands again on its feet and shakes off the shackles of Brussels and makes this way prosperously through world trade.
So how do you respond to Seamus Mallon? And I did a fairly lengthy interview with him last week, which went out on The View on Thursday night, and he said, here's the issue. You get your 50% plus one, what do you do the next day? You have simply created another minority, as was created 100 years ago for nationalists in Northern Ireland. You've said to unionists, you are now the minority, a very tiny minority, well, a large minority, but only by a small margin, trapped in a new state that you don't want to be part of. Tell me how that works.
Well, first of all, let me say I fundamentally disagree with what Seamus Mallon said. I mean, I don't agree with the man. I think that
he's allowed to say it, though.
No, of course he is, and we're all entitled to say what we wish. But I fundamentally disagree with him. The Good Friday Agreement is not going to be rewritten. It was good enough for us all then to decide that this is how we're going to move forward, that it'll be the people that will decide. So I will work for that every day. I would never do on to others that was done on to the nationalist people. I would want to make sure...
He says that's precisely what would be happening.
But no, because I think we'd have to have a period of transition. We'd have to work our way through this. We would have to design the future. I listened to some of the commentary there from, I think it was Jim Allister, talked about, you know, the health service. These are the issues that people want to talk about. Will I pay for a GP in a new Ireland?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Would you talk about that? Would you have that
we
debate,
want to have a national health service?
Seamus is suggesting, would you have that debate now or soon?